Yo guys, it's Early here, back at it again with a brand new video. And in today's video, we're going to be going over the best perks to use in Warzone and why. Before we get into the video, as always, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon to be notified when next drop a video. And yes guys, really appreciate the support so far. Thank you guys so much. Comment down below if you're new so I can reply to your comment. Alright, first of all, perk 1. Now, there's a few different perks you can use in Warzone. I mean, you can mix and match certain perks, but there are certain perks that are very advantageous that you really need. First, let's talk about perk 1, the perk 1 slot. Now, personally, there are two to three perks I would say that you really need to have. I mean, you can't have all of them like previous Call of Duties, but one specific one I'd recommend using, especially now, is EOD, and that is because a lot of people are using RPGs, C4s, etc. You know how it goes, guys. And EOD makes you take reduced damage from non-kill streak explosives and fire. Bear in mind, guys, and fire, non-explosive. So that goes for that new shotgun that came out that lets off fire and things like that. You'll take reduced damage from that. RPGs, C4s, frags, all of that shebang. So personally, I recommend everyone use EOD. Another perk that we have in the perk 1 slot is Coldblooded. Now, Coldblooded is really good, guys. I mean, really good. I mean, it says it's undetectable by AI targeting system and thermal optics, does not trigger high alert warning. So what this means is basically like if people are using thermal sights and things like that, they will not be able to see you in a white sort of shade color. They will just see you as like a normal color, and it does not trigger high alert warning. Now we'll move on to this afterwards, but a lot of people are using high alert so people can see where you're firing from, and if you're looking at that person, they know where you're kind of looking from, and that gives them the idea, okay, someone's behind me. You know, like a little red line will pop up on their screen from top, left, right, or the bottom, showing the person where you're actually shooting from or where you're looking at them from, which is amazing. That's insane. But yeah, Cold-Blooded is really good. I mean, a lot of people now are using snipers and things like that. So if you don't want to be seen, then use Cold-Blooded. Another perk on the list in the same perk 1 slot is, I mean, perk 1 has a lot of good perks. For real. Double Time is the next perk. Now, Double Time, it increases your run duration and speed for up to 30%, and your crouch movement speed up to 30%. So that means you're crouching and running at the same time. So you have a super run, which is what you do by double pressing your left analog stick. Then you have a normal run, which is what you just press forward with. And then you have walking speed, where you don't press anything, you just move your analog stick forward. And double time, it increases everything. It increases your double sprint, so you can sprint for longer, and increases your crouch movements. When you crouch, it's going to be walking very fast for you, so you can go upstairs and things like that and not be heard from enemy teams. And your speed by 30%, so you're running even faster, which is insane, guys. That is crazy. And we all know how many times we get caught up with the gas and things like that, so you do need double time on, but unfortunately you can only pick one perk out of the perk 1 slot, so pick wisely, but you can always change using your loadout. So it's better off creating 2 to 3 loadouts with your favorite perks, get your best guns, and then you'll get your perks on a next loadout. Sometimes you don't get the chance to get your next loadout, however, it's more likely than not that you would get your next loadout. So that's my perk 1 slot. You can pick whatever you guys want, but perk 1, these top three perks for perk 1 is what I've chosen, and personally I feel like this is the best one. Alright, let's move on to perk 2. Now the perk 2 slot, it has good perks as well. I mean, the perk 1 and 2 slot both have good perks. We're going to go over the first one that I've listed, which is Hardline. Now, you're probably thinking, why Hardline? Now, if you read what it says for Hardline, it says it gives you 25% off kiosk prices for kill streaks, field upgrades, and armor plates. Now, this is very key, guys. 25% off. That is amazing. That's like if something costs 10k, you'll get 2.5k off. That is amazing. You can save a lot of money doing this. I mean, if your teammates need armor plates, which we all do, especially now where we've got armor satchels and things like that, we're all going to need armor plates to fill up that satchel bag, and 25% off could save you a ton of money. And then again, kill streaks would cost you far less, and field upgrades would cost you far less as well, such as ammunition boxes, things like that. So that is amazing perk, guys. I mean, one person can be running hardline on one of their first loadouts, and then they can have another loadout with their best perks, and then they can pick up their best two guns, and they can pick up their ghost and things like that. So you don't need to have hardline on for the rest of the game. You can obviously change it depending on what loadouts you've got on. Now, next perk is ghost. Now, we all know everyone uses ghost. Ghost is insane and it's amazing. It helps you out in Warzone so much, guys. Like, honestly, if you're not using Ghost, I don't know what you're using, but you do need Ghost 100% of the time. I mean, there's UAVs up a lot of the times. There's Blackbirds up all the time. There's radar drones up all the time. Everyone's using heartbeat sensors now with their class, with their loadouts. So I'm telling you guys, you do need to have Ghost on. You do need to run Ghost. Literally, I know you're going to pick up overkill probably. Use overkill, get your second loadout and pick up ghost on your next loadout, guys. Do not miss out on ghost because it will get you killed and it will get your squad killed. Don't neglect it. I'm sure everyone uses ghost anyway, but when I'm putting up UAVs and things like that, I'm seeing so many people without ghost, and in my head I'm just thinking, what are you using if you're not using ghost? Because ghost, it protects you from UAVs, radar drones and heartbeat sensors. That's three things, guys. And heartbeat sensors everyone uses, UAVs everyone uses, radar drones not as much, but you can still be seen from them. That's my second perk loadout. So there are two perk 2 suggestions I can give you guys to use because it's amazing and it works for me and it should work for you and it works for everyone else. Now let's move on to perk 3. Now perk 3 is quite an iffy one because this one's just like mixed in with so much that you can just use whatever you kind of want. Personally, I would say amped. Now you're probably thinking, why amped? Now amped is a faster weapon swap perk and rocket launcher reload speed. Now if you're using RPGs, which some people do, not majority use snipers, but if you do use rocket launchers or RPGs, whatever you want to call them, you can switch to them very quick. So let's say you see a car on the map or you see a quad bike, you can literally just switch quickly and just shoot at them and just get them killed and blow them up. Because how many times does a car drive past, how many times does a quad bike drive past, or a truck or a helicopter or whatever, and we switch to our secondary and it takes ages for the secondary to pull out, and by the time we pulled it out they've already gone like 10 miles down the road. So I use amped personally, and I feel like you should use amped, especially for using RPGs or even like heavy LMGs and things like that that take ages to pull out. Use amped. Honestly, guys, it's one of the best perks personally I believe in. Now, another perk 3 suggestion I can give you guys is to use Tuneup. Now, Tuneup is a perk that gives you reduced revive time by 25%. Now, that is a lot. 25% is a lot. It gives you reduced revive time by 25%. So that means it takes you less longer to revive someone because you've got this perk on. So it's quick. It's quick and easy. So let's say your teammate goes down, you're already in the last circle. You can quickly pick them up. It'll take you a third of the time to pick them up. And then you can just get back in the action, back in the groove, armor up, and you have like an advantage because you've got one extra player on your team now rather than having one less player. It's always best to have more players towards the end of the circles than just having half your team or having just you by yourself. So use Tuneup so you can get your teammates up quicker. Now, obviously this is just my suggestion and you can obviously choose whatever you want to choose, but I would say these are the best perks to use specifically in Warzone just because they have a lot more to give and they have a lot more to offer to you as a player, and I'm sure a lot of people use similar perks like this or these perks in general. 100% people use Ghost and 100% people use either Tuneup or Amped, and 100% either people use Coldblooded or EOD. The other couple perks that I've listed are just suggestions that could help you or your team towards the late game or the end circles and things like that. When the circle starts to close in, and when the loadouts drop in, I think it will be a very good help. But other than that, I'm going to let the gameplay play from here. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon to be notified when next drop a video. And yeah, guys, I'm going to let the gameplay play. Peace out, stay safe, stay indoors, and bless up. Love.
Hitting UAV.
On the left, on the left, on the left.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Yeah, I do. On the right, close. Close. Damn, I'm not. Safe reviving.
I've got you.
Enemy UAV overhead.
There, I got movement.
Damn.
Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
All behind us. Damn. There's one. I'm
Right,
dead.
soldier. Mark a drop point for your team. 25 remaining. It's all up to you now. Go for the win.
Well, we got pinched there.
And
Good shit. You can probably buy one real quick.
bandage up, bro, bandage up. Take his shit.
Gas is inbound.
Yeah, buy plates. Yeah, I'm fucked. I'm just without anything. Yeah. Loot's gone now. I'll just spot for you, okay? Oh, from up here. There's fights are going on over there. That building.
Got movement.
And that building.
Got movement.
Like there's 13 enemies. I should try and get up a building, probably. In there and in there.
Got movement.
Oh, behind. And there's one team here.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
I'm fucked though. Oh, they are coming out. They are getting fought, bro.
Got movement. Scratch that. Never mind.
They are down. One knock.
Scratch that. Mark the target.
I'm just trying to get out, get one team knock, which is here.
Got movement. You're losing ground.
Oh, I got a weapon though. Got one team here, but I'm pinned down. Damn, son.
Target spotted.
I'd kill for a sniper right now.
Spotted. There, I got movement.
Why does man not
There,
shoot me,
I
bro?
got movement.
Ah, fuck. I got one. I win that. Sorry, guys.